Hey guys, welcome back to our jet ski series, and today we're going to take a look at how you can improve your jet ski footage with the GoPro. Roll the intro. The first thing you're going to want to do is pick the correct settings for your GoPro before you even get on your jet ski. So what I look at is frames per second. I want that as high as possible for the best resolution possible. So for me, 60 frames per second is the minimum, and then you look at the best resolution. So for me with this one, it's 2.7K resolution in 60 frames, and I'll put it in wide. I don't go to super wide because then it does look a little bit too GoPro with the fish lens. But make sure you're in at least 60 frames per second. If you've got a GoPro or a camera that can go up to 120 and still keep a fantastic resolution, I suggest you do that. The reason is, everything looks better in slow motion when you're on a speeding jet ski and you're carving up the water and water's flying out everywhere. So that's why you want the highest frame rate so you can slow it down when you do get home and make it look cinematic and just absolutely beautiful. So that's the settings. Everyone's different. There's so many different GoPros, but for me, 2.7K, 60 frames per second in a wide angle. Okay, so it's time to take a look at the different mounts available for jet skiing. So as you can see, I've got the chesty, I've got the head strap, and then finally I've got the 3M adhesive mounts, which are cheap as chips. You can pick these up for, I think you can get 24 for 10 bucks. So you can put these all over your ski. The GoPro will clip in, clip out, but that's how you're gonna get your great footage. You're gonna have a variety of footage. There's nothing worse than having one continuous shot just from the head mount, just from the chesty, or just from one of these little things situated at the front of your ski. You want variety. So let's put these on the ski and take a look at the best places available. So now we've got all our mounts set up and we're ready to go. The GoPro's charged, you've got the correct settings. The final thing to do before you hit the record button is make sure that we can keep any water off the lens. There are products you can pay to get that. However, for me, the cheapest, simplest and easy way is just the spit and shine method. So either lick the lens, or just spit on it and then wipe it off. That will temporarily keep any water that comes on the screen that should wipe straight off. So therefore you're not left with those blotchy shots which are unusable. That's the cheapest way. If anyone's got any better ideas, drop them in the comments below. But we're ready to record now. Let's go and check out all the different options and see how we can put together some great GoPro footage on the ski. Remember guys, always spit on the lens to make sure you don't get those water blotches. We're good, let's go. Okay guys, we're back home. We've got the great GoPro footage, but what do we do with it now? We've got to decide. So you've got a couple of options. You can either let GoPro do it itself inside the app on your phone, or your other option is to put your footage into, say, a Final Cut Pro, an iMovie, or some sort of video editor and edit it yourself. So what you're wanting to do, if you are going to do it yourself, a couple of hints and tips. You want to keep your clips short and sharp so you can move to scene to scene to scene. What I would do is I'd start off with a clip of you getting on your jet ski or putting your ski into the water, and then finishing with your ski coming back into dock. And then in the middle, you're obviously going to put all the fun parts and chop them up. But stick to roughly 3 to 8 seconds, mix them up between slow-mo and normal speed. And remember, each clip is unique and different. So some will look better in slow-mo, where some will look better in regular pace. Back to the slow-mo though, because I reckon a lot of the shots do look better in slow-mo. As I said at the start, if you're going to film in 60 frames per second, you can knock that footage back to 40% pace. If you go down to say 20, 25%, you're going to start to get the choppy looking footage where it's not smooth. So if you are filming at 60 frames per second, you can reduce it to 40%. where if you are at 120 frames, I think you can go back down to 20%. So Remember, it's what you shoot it in, it's how slow you can slow your footage down. Keep that in mind, because otherwise you're going to get that choppy footage. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put a little clip together for 30 seconds and see what I can do from the footage I got today out on the GoPro, just to give you a bit of an example of how you'd go from start to finish. Okay, so that's my edit, my 30-second edit from a GoPro from one day out on the water. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And remember, you paid $500 or so for this, plus thousands of dollars for the ski to get some really good footage. So take the time to edit your videos rather than just picking that 2-minute clip or a minute-and-a-half clip and posting the entire thing that no one wants to see. One last bonus tip as well. Remember, pick music that's going to be user-friendly. Just because you love a good rap song or a rock music doesn't mean people want to be watching it while it's going dun, 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 dun. That is my pet peeve when I click on a YouTube video or just a Facebook video for jet skiing and I hear dun, 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 dun. Also, you can cut back the audio as well from the jet ski, because it's not something that's extremely user-friendly if you can just hear. So you want to layer the music appropriately, but as I said, pick something that people are going to be able to listen to rather than just something that you want to listen to. Okay guys, thanks for watching. My name's Mitchell. If you've really enjoyed this, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next one, because I got plenty more jet ski videos coming.